I was asked about some of the default setting or the settings to change on HDR Camera Plus after another review I did of it. I haven't used the program extensively in the last month or two, month and a half maybe, and there have been a number of updates, at least one update I'd say, that I've seen pushed out from them. There's been some user interface changes and such, so I'll just take a couple minutes. I'll look at the settings real quickly here. I won't swear that I know the answers to everything in here, but let me just take a look at a few of them. Obviously, which camera you want to use. Rear camera is going to be your highest quality on most devices, 8 megapixel. Only reason I'd see to knock this down is if you have a problem, limitation with space, or it's taking too long to process because you have a slower device. Most of the time, you're going to probably not be using flash on HDR. You're going to be shooting stuff, and hopefully in environments a little bit more light. Most of these settings are just going to be things that you're going to try and just see what kind of results you get. Color vividness, you have a few that range from running in black and white, and I would just experiment with these. I've probably used all these, other than I think black and white is a new option that I don't believe I've tried. Micro contrast, I believe I've tried changing that around also. You can just try with the default settings on here. Normal or bright exposure, I did try that in the past. I don't believe I noticed a whole lot of difference, but most of my pictures I was taking, outside in where there was some more light anyway. Edit after taking, that lets you change some of the settings around after you take the picture, but before you save it into the final HD file. Save original frames. If you want to go back and edit them again after the first image is taken, then you need those originals so that you can go and edit. If space isn't a limitation, it's kind of nice to keep the originals, be able to reference back to those, and to see what the bracketed exposures actually look like. Noise reduction here, minor. I think that's what I've had it on before. This you can change to one of these other modes if you've had a problem with it not capturing properly. I've used this on both a S3 and a Note 2, which are both newer phones, and I was able to use fast mode without any trouble on both of those devices. I've been able to leave this refocus. I've left this alone, haven't changed that. Location targeting, if you want the GPS locations, store with your pictures. And then down at the bottom, touch preview to take a picture, and just self-explanatory there to uncheck that if you want to be able to just touch on the screen to take a picture, which actually I usually have that. Depends on the camera program. Some I do that, some I use the other button. So let me go back here and get back to my previous screen. And that's pretty much all there is to the settings there. So then to take a picture here, all you would do, and I have the camera just sitting down, the phone's sitting down right now, you would just hit the button and let it take pictures. And then we come up to this screen here with the picture on it. So now I had the setting unchecked that I didn't want to edit them after I shot a picture, but where you just saw those controls, you would have been able to make some changes to the way the picture looked before you did a final save. If that option we looked at is off, then there's nothing, basically it just saves the file out, and then you're on to taking the next picture then. So hopefully that gets you started with the settings a little bit, and just encourage you to play with the different combinations of those settings and see what the results you get on there. You'll get some better results, and probably with a little bit more light environments that have some more contrast color to them. I've shot stuff outside, sunny, sunsets. I've shot some night shots, kind of businesses that were fairly well lit up. Had some neat results with that you probably saw in my other video. So I'd encourage you just to go ahead and play with these settings and play with those things, and you should see some pretty neat results with this right away. Thanks, and have fun.